Good afternoon, my name is Jimena Ramirez, and today I'm going to talk about my experience in boarding school. When I was about 13 years old, my parents decided to send me away. My older brother had already attended boarding school for about 2 years, but he was up in Connecticut. I'd be in San Antonio, Texas. My family and I reside in McAllen, Texas, which is the lower valley. And I decided to take this as an opportunity to grow as a person. But I was also very fearful. My parents wanted me to get a better education, and I just wanted to make them happy. I wanted to do everything that I could to further my education and become a better person for them. I feared that I wouldn't make friends, and I feared that schoolwork would be very hard. I had attended the same school since I was about 3 years old, and I had barely graduated from middle school. I was going to high school for the first time. When I first got there, I met my roommate. She was from Australia. She was telling me how her parents sent her away so she could get a better education. Most of the students in the dorm were from other countries. This helped me become more cultural and learn a lot about them and their beliefs. I quickly learned that this really helped me in my social skills. I became a more social person, more confident in myself. Before going to boarding school, I was pretty much an introvert, and this really helped me open up and become more confident. The reason why a lot of people don't go to boarding school is because of the common misconceptions. A lot of people think that being in boarding school is for those kids that don't behave well, or it's a punishment from your parents. But in reality, it's a great opportunity. I never met anyone in my school that was there for a punishment or that was there for anything negative. A lot of my parents' friends would make comments about how my parents had sent me and my older brother away. My parents really disregarded these comments and never really cared about other people's opinions. But they were still fearful. They were fearful that I wouldn't become the person that I'm meant to become. They were fearful that I wouldn't do good in school. They were fearful that I would be very homesick. Of course, all these fears ended up being true. I was very homesick. But at the same time, I realized that I should just take advantage of the opportunity that I was being given. My first week there was very hard. I had always gone to the same school and always knew all the teachers. But now I had to meet all my new teachers and live with them. We sort of became a family altogether, and it was very helpful for me when I was feeling down to just go to my teachers. They were like my second parents. My first week there, I also realized that a lot of the kids were not boarding kids. They were day students. So I became friends with a lot of them, and I would end up leaving for the weekends. I knew that this would help me when I went to college, and it has. When I first got to college, I realized a lot of my friends were extremely homesick. I really didn't have that experience because I was already used to being away. That really helped me. That really helped me make better grades and be more open and join clubs. My experience itself was a great experience. I was there for about a year, and I don't regret it at all. I made friendships that have lasted me a long time. I'm still in contact with my dorm parents, I'm still in contact with the dean, I'm still in contact with everyone from school. My life today has definitely been shaped by my experience at boarding school. Not only have I become a more confident individual, but I also have become a better person when it comes to dealing with people. I really enjoyed meeting people from all across the world. I have even visited some of my friends abroad. Thank you very much for listening to my story.